Have you ever sat alone, in the dark, wondering why your heart races for someone, but your body stays cold? Why desire, that mysterious force, seems to slip through your fingers like smoke? You're not alone. Somewhere deep inside us, there's a silent storm, swirling with confusion, longing, and heartbreak, a storm we rarely speak about. You've been told stories about desire, simple, neat stories, like, men want it all the time, or, once you age, desire fades away. But those stories, they don't hold water, do they? Because sometimes, even when you're with someone you love, the spark just flickers. Sometimes, it vanishes completely. And that can feel like a betrayal. Like something is broken inside you. Like you're losing yourself in the language of connection. But what if I told you, the truth about desire is far more complex, far more beautiful, and far more human? Desire isn't a switch that flips on or off. It's a shadow. Shifting, elusive, and deeply intertwined with every part of who you are. Your past, your fears, your hopes, your very sense of safety, all dance together in this invisible symphony. It's not just about lust or love. It's about your soul whispering, "I want to feel alive." So, ask yourself, what if the way you've been thinking about desire has been holding you back from truly understanding yourself? What if the answers lie not in biology or cliché, but hidden in the depths of your mind and heart? Meet Alex. Alex sits in a quiet room, the hum of the city outside barely reaching inside. For years, Alex has been with Jordan, a partner who lights up the world with laughter, who holds hands with warmth, who looks at Alex like they're the only star in the sky. And yet, the flame between them has dimmed. One night, Alex confesses, voice trembling, "I love you, but I don't feel that spark anymore. I'm scared, is it you? Me? Or something else?" Jordan's silence is heavy. "I don't know," they say softly. "I feel it too, but it's not like before. It's different. And I miss what we had." But what is what we had? Is it the fireworks, the passion that blinds? Or something quieter, deeper? Alex feels lost. Days pass, filled with confusion and self-doubt. They wonder if the problem lies in their body, their heart, or the years slipping by. Sometimes, desire feels like a cruel joke, showing up just to remind them it's gone. But then, on a rainy afternoon, Alex stumbles upon an old journal entry from years ago. It reads, "I want to feel seen, truly seen." And suddenly, it clicks, maybe desire isn't about the spark. Maybe it's about being known, in all your messy, imperfect glory. The story of Alex and Jordan isn't unique. It's a mirror for so many of us, wrestling with the shifting currents of intimacy. Desire, it's a word heavy with expectation and mystery. But what is it really? Let's peel back the layers. 1. The language of desire, beyond the body. At its core, desire is a language, not just physical, but emotional and psychological. It's your mind and body speaking to each other, saying, "I want to connect, to feel alive." Think of it as a river, winding and bending through your life. Sometimes it rushes, sometimes it trickles, but it never truly disappears. Imagine a pianist playing a melody. The notes aren't random, they're shaped by emotion, history, and intention. Desire is the melody of your being, composed from every experience you've had. 2. The myth of constant desire. Society tells us desire should be constant, a roaring fire that never dies. But desire is more like the ocean's tide, it ebbs and flows. Stress, sleep, emotional safety, all influence the rhythm. Picture a garden. Sometimes flowers bloom in abundance, other times, the earth rests under the snow. Desire too needs seasons. And that's okay. 3. Desire and safe connection. Psychologists call this responsive desire. It's not an instant flame but a warm glow, ignited by feeling safe and emotionally connected. Remember the last time you felt truly seen? That moment when someone held space for your vulnerability? That's where desire begins to stir, not just in lust, but in trust. 4. The evolution of desire, age and wisdom. Desire doesn't disappear with age. It transforms. Imagine a painter who, with time, trades bright, chaotic brush strokes for subtle, rich textures. Older adults often find desire in laughter, comfort, and shared stories, rather than performance or novelty. It's desire growing wiser, deeper. 5. Desire as a mirror of self. Desire reflects your internal world, your wounds, your joy, your fears. Think of desire as a mirror. When it changes, it might be showing you something, a part of yourself you've ignored or new needs emerging. 6. The shadow side, desire's hidden motives. Sometimes desire masks pain, loneliness, or fear. Imagine a moth drawn to a flame. Sometimes, desire pulls us toward connection, other times, it pulls us toward patterns that keep us stuck. Recognizing these hidden motives can free us. 7. The dance of novelty and familiarity. Desire craves mystery and curiosity, but also safety. Think of a dance partner. Too much predictability bores, too much unpredictability frightens. Desire thrives in the balance. 8. Hormones and emotions, the invisible orchestra. Yes, hormones like dopamine and oxytocin play their part. But they don't act alone. Your beliefs, experiences, stress levels, they all conduct this orchestra. 9. Desire as an act of presence. To desire is to say, I am here. I am alive. I see you. It's a radical act of presence, both to yourself and another. D. Advanced insights, the hidden layers of desire. Let's dive deeper. Identity and desire. Your sense of self shapes desire profoundly. If you've been told you're not enough or undeserving, desire may retreat, hiding behind walls built by past trauma. Imagine desire as a delicate flower, needing nurturing soil. If your identity feels fractured, desire struggles to grow. Trauma loops and desire's prison. Past wounds create loops, unconscious patterns where desire is entangled with pain. Think of a record stuck on a painful track. Every attempt to feel desire spins the same old story. Healing these loops means stepping into the unknown, breaking the cycle. Attachment styles and desire. How you connect in childhood leaves fingerprints on your adult desire. Anxious attachment may make desire feel desperate or overwhelming. Avoidant attachment might shut desire down as a defense. Understanding this can unlock new freedom. Ego wounds and desire's mask. Sometimes, desire hides behind ego wounds, fears of rejection, shame, or inadequacy. Desire becomes a mask, not a true expression. Peeling back that mask reveals vulnerability, the true heart of connection. Cognitive distortions and desire's illusions. Our minds play tricks. I'm not desirable, I'm broken, they don't want me. These distortions cloud desire's landscape. Recognizing and challenging these thoughts can open doors. Desire and the philosophy of being. Desire is not just a biological impulse, it's an existential question. To desire is to affirm existence, said philosophers. It's the soul's way of saying, I matter. Desire is a bridge between your inner world and the vast universe of connection. If you're ready to rediscover desire, here's a path forward. Sit with your desire, don't chase it. Desire is not a trophy. It's a feeling to be witnessed, not forced. When you feel it stirring, pause, breathe, listen. Create safety. Emotionally and physically. Desire blooms where you feel safe. Practice vulnerability with trusted souls. Share your fears without judgment. Rewrite your desire story. Notice the narratives you tell yourself about desire. Are they true? Are they kind? Begin to tell a new story, one rooted in compassion. Embrace the seasons of desire. Accept that desire will ebb and flow. Celebrate the quiet times as much as the fiery ones. Explore curiosity and play. Desire thrives on curiosity. Try new things, not to perform, but to explore. Laugh. Be silly. Heal the shadow. Gently explore hidden wounds connected to desire. Seek therapy or journaling to untangle trauma loops. Ground desire in presence. Practice mindfulness, feeling your body, your breath, your emotions. Desire lives in presence. Honor your body's wisdom. Your body remembers what your mind forgets. Trust its signals, not just for sex, but for connection. Practice radical acceptance. Desire may look different than you expect. Accept it without judgment. Let it evolve. Desire is not a failing, not a problem to fix. It's a language, ancient, mysterious, and deeply human. It whispers truths about who you are, what you need, how you want to be seen. So, as you sit with this, ask yourself, what is desire trying to tell me about who I am, and who I long to become? In that silence, beneath the surface, you may find the beginning of a new connection with yourself. And maybe, just maybe, that's where all true intimacy starts. Thank you for journeying here. If this sparked something inside you, share your thoughts below. Your story matters.